Philadelphia for today's game.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes. And
you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 17. Bradford's running away from the pressure. And it's just thrown away.
You can rely on Riley Cooper to do his job, and he can do it well. He had a really good year in 2013.
Second down and 10. Bradford's on the move. Able to reach up and grab it. A foot race to the end zone. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Ellington's got a chance for a return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 21. Slashes to the left side. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. Kaepernick set in the pistol. Second down and 9. Barwin's all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third long, and you lose the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Third down and 12. And the give to Reggie Bush. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. And there's a stop by the defense with the lead here early in the first, and now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, now it's time to put the pressure on the other team. You find a way to score here, and I'll tell you what, I know it's early in the game, but it'll make you tight on the other side.
The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. Kaepernick's going to scramble. McDonald's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The 49ers decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Eagles taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It's aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. From the shotgun. Bradford's taking off. Running room. Ball was out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
Good job by the defense that time, creating a fumble. And that is truly a takeaway because that hard hit took the football away from the runner.
Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. Hyde's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down, 3 for the first. Searching for space to the right. Hyde's tackled right at the 42.
The 49ers offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First and 10. Another carry here. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play. That picks up 7. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Right back to the ground. Logan's in on the tackle.
One player to watch on this side of the ball is Byron Maxwell.
Yeah, he's a good cover defensive back. You know, he's got long arms, and if he's close to you, he knows how to get those hands and arms up and away to make a play.
2nd and 2.
They hand it off to him again. Shrugs off the first hit.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Runs it in for the touchdown. They've tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back and getting TD.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
Huff's going to run this one out. Simpson's in on the tackle.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
First down at the 46. Brooks is the one who made the big stop. We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offense is just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
That's his first reception today.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion.
Murray's taking it on the screen. Brought down at the 29. The Eagles are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Bradford's play has been spectacular.
Boy, spectacular. That's right. That is the word for it. He's throwing the football well. He does have good wide receivers. And how about the offensive line? Let's give them a lot of credit. They are doing a fantastic job.
Second down and 11.
And methodically, he just throws it away.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Eagles in the end zone. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
And the extra point is good. The Eagles getting ready to kick it off. Ellington's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The 49ers getting ready for their next possession. Thinking back, I'm sure, to the last time they had it, they ran it all the way to the end zone.
Well, you know what? I'm going to put my coaching hat on, which I like to do every once in a while. My coaching hat is telling me, hey, defense, you can bring more guys up to the line of scrimmage and try to stop the run. I think that's what they need to do.
You think they can stop the run this time?
Yeah, I think they can. I mean, I think it's pretty simple. When you outnumber the offense, I think your chances go way up as far as trying to stop the run.
Second down and a long way to go. Wide to the left.
He's up over 90 yards so far on the day. And you see the stats right here. They might trail in this one, but it's hard not to look at those numbers and think that they have something to build on moving forward.
They do, Jim. They have a lot to go forward with. Stay with the running game. You keep dominating physically. Sooner or later, your defense is going to stop them, and then you have a chance to take the lead.
That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The 49ers take it from the 23. The 49ers turn the ball over on downs.
The 49ers go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the play.
Brings it in for the score in the end zone. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
He made it. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. White's going to test the coverage this time. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The 49ers have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence? They're thinking, man, well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. On 4th and 30, is it? 4th and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it no matter what.
2nd and 3 coming up. Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. It's the old counter play. Graham's able to read that play and make the hit. The 49ers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. He'll get it again. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Eagles defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. The 49ers not punting, going to go for it on 4th down. The 49ers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. The 49ers turn the ball over on downs.
Now, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
Forcing it across for the touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
Ellington's running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down at the 18.
They run the counter play.
Still on his feet, and he'll step out.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Second down and a long way to go.
Barwin's all over the ball carrier.
Quickly to the line.
Hyde's going to take the handoff now. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. The 49ers will set up. The 28 is the first down line. The 49ers turn the ball over on downs.
The Eagles defense probably thought there is no way the other team's going to go for it on fourth down when they're backed up inside their own territory. Well, they were wrong. The offense went for it, and they came through with a good stop on the defensive side.
And the give to Ryan Matthews. And gains about 1.
The 49ers, 1 timeout remaining. The ball sits at the 12-yard line.
Second and 9. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles.
And Matthews, his second touchdown of the game.
The Eagles for the extra point.
Driving extra point is good. The Eagles ready to kick it away.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The 49ers take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision. For it on fourth down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
Graham's all over that offense and brings him down.
The 49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 5 on the play.
This will probably be the last play of the first half.
Bush. Cox is the one who made the big stop. And that will close out the first half here in the city of brotherly love. We'll be back after halftime to Philadelphia for the beginning of the second half. Ellington's got it. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The 49ers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
No huddle time. Second down and 9.
Hyde's taking the handoff. Picked up a couple that time. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Third down. The 49ers need to get to the 26 to get a first down. Bush has got it on the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's now second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Hyde's handed the football. Fights through contact. Hyde's brought down after picking up just a yard.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete